All right, all right, all right. You know what it is, man. Your boy Stunn 713.
Mr. Soufwest.
We right here in the mix. We in the studio, man. We at the hot seat. Brought to you by Soufwest Entertainment, man. We gonna be bringing in different artists, different entertainment, different hustlers, entrepreneurs, and we gonna put them in the hot seat and see what they know, what they talking about, and tap into a little bit of the history and what they got going right now, man. We got a special guest right now, Mr. Slow Lane himself, Dat Boi T. What's good, pimpin'?
Yeah. What's going down, man? Dat Boi T in the building, man. Finally made it back. Shout out to Soufwest for bringing me through, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to KC, shout out to Wichita, shout out to OKC. And we out here, man. It's Slow Lane tour.
Hey, we just had this 3 little city run, man. I'm gonna tell you right now, they fucking with Dat Boi T. I see, man, you got a lot of new shit and the old shit. They got them bobbing and shit. We also got the homie Rome in the building. Say what's up, love.
What's good with it, man? Glad to be out here. You know what I'm saying? My first time in Kansas.
There you go, man. So, hey, like I said, we're gonna tap in a little bit of the history, man. But first, I want to know what you got going right now, T. Like, talk to the people, man. I know you've been low-key for a little bit, and I'm sure I kind of know why I got something cooking. But talk to him, man. Let him know what you got, fam.
Yeah, for sure, man. You know, I stay working. I just dropped a project. It's called EM1. You know, they could get that on all streaming platforms. You know what I'm saying? Right before that, I dropped Hometown Boy. You know, that's out now. That's a full-length project. Right before that, I dropped Slow Lane, produced by my partner Ill Faded. You know what I'm saying? He did that whole thing. So those are all out. You know what I'm saying? The Screwed and Chop version by DJ OG Ron C. That's on everything. But, you know, I stay working, man. I've been in the studio a lot.
Hey, a lot of people don't know, real quick, don't mean to cut you off. OG Ron C was actually one of the first original DJs with the Swisher House movement, man. It's something I grew up on, man. OG Ron C's a legend in H-Town and all over Texas. So
Hey, so real quick, on this new album that you got, what made you go in that different direction? Because I'm sure you've been catching a lot of heat.
He's heard some already. Okay. He's heard the sneak peek.
Yeah. Nah, I mean, you know, just linking with the producer, man. Shout out to DJ Marvin S. You know what I'm saying? He's the one that produced the whole project. And we kept running into each other. You know what I'm saying? I'm into cars. I fuck with cars tough, all kind of cars. You know what I'm saying? So I would show up to all these car events, and I kept running into Marvin. And I had met him before previously, just, you know, through the industry and shit like that. So we was finally like, yo, you know, let's just get in the lab so we come up with. So we got in the lab and just, you know, we knocked out one by one. And I think Catalina might have been one of the first ones. And then, you know, we dropped another one. It came out, you know, we finally got a decent amount of songs. Not all of them even came out on the project. You know what I'm saying? We still got a couple more that we about to put on the next project that, you know, we got just saved in the vault, locked down. But it was just, you know, he's deep into the car shit. I'm deep into the car shit. So we just kind of themed the whole project around cars and, you know, just gave them something fresh to ride to.
That's what's up, man. I'm stoked to hear that. I'm sure the people are going to be ready for that one, man. What's the title of that project?
It's called EM1. It's out on everything, man. We done dropped probably a couple videos for it. We got a couple more to drop. So,
if you're
you know,
sleeping and you ain't got that EM1, make sure you pick it up, man. Available on all digital platforms, man.
So
you know
check out the videos on YouTube, man. Subscribe to my channel. You know what I'm saying? It's Dat Boi T.
It's Dat Boi T, man. Make sure you plug in. Hey, man, Orlando talks.
So when you first got in this music thing, what was the one song that really like caught that buzz, that you think caught that buzz for you, that took you over that level?
Song of mine?
Yeah.
Man, I don't know, because I started off doing mixtapes. You know what I'm saying? I was in the hood doing mixtapes just for my neighborhood, just for the people on my side. And you know what I'm saying? I would put together all these freestyles. And
which freestyle do you think then that you kind of helped you get more of that recognition in the streets?
I mean, I guess okay. Since you saying took it to that next thing, I would say just my first video I dropped on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what kind of expanded me beyond the hood and beyond my neighborhood and took me on the internet worldwide. And, you know, let other people film me. So probably I would say Life in the Slow Lane. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the videos, one of the first, you know, real videos that I dropped. You know what I'm saying? With a cameraman and editing and, you know, different locations and all that. And probably Crack Flow. You know what I'm saying? Crack Flow. That's probably another, you know, like an in-studio video. But those are probably the two, you know what I'm saying, first songs that kind of I guess I would say kind of went viral, you know what I'm saying, and just kind of let me be showcased to a broader audience, you know what I'm saying, besides the hood that I was living in and you know, the streets I was, you know, running through.
But, so a lot of people, when people say Dat Boi T, especially out here in Kansas or just outside of Texas, they think of Lucky. They're like, oh, Lucky. So how did you and Lucky connect?
Man, I met Lucky probably like over 10 years ago. It's been a minute, you know what I'm saying, maybe closer to 15. But I mean, just in the game, in the streets, you know what I'm saying, and we was both big sippers, so you know we kind of pulled up together, and then we chopped it up on the music. Of course, Lucky, you know, he already had been doing his thing, and I was just kind of barely started doing my thing. So you know, we ended up doing one song, and then end up doing, you know, linking up again, chilling and all that shit. Just on some other shit, you know what I'm saying? Just on some
player tip.
Yeah, just on some player shit, you know what I'm saying? And then it turned into another song, and then next thing you know, we got a whole album, you know, like ready to go, you know what I'm saying? We end up dropping that first Throw the Essays album, and you know what I'm saying, that shit took off.
So y'all did what, Throw the Essays 1, Part 2?
Yeah, Part 3.
Part 3?
Yeah, we
okay.
dropped, it's a trilogy, you know what I'm saying? All three of them out, they can check them all out, and man, I guess, you know, y'all never know. There might be another one coming.
Who put the Latin mic pass together, man?
Yeah, that was me.
That's what's up,
okay.
man.
Yeah, that was me and Lucky. We
You know,
were
me-
both.
me
Luck
being-
kind of, I mean, it was kind of like in Houston, you know, when you from a certain side of the city, you know what I'm
Yes.
saying, like the south side, the north side, like back in the day, like people on the south side didn't go to the north
Yes,
side. You know
I be
what I'm
telling
saying?
them all the time.
People on the north side didn't go to the south
Yes.
side.
Yeah.
Like it was big plex. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Like
Right.
so. And when me and Luck, you know, linked up, Luck, of course, he from the north. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the south side, so. It was just kind of, but we Mexican, you know what I'm saying? So
But he has roots in Second Ward too.
oh yeah,
right?
now for sure, yeah. Luck
yeah.
be in the hood, you know what I'm saying? I be on the north side, so
Yeah.
it was kind of like you said, on some player shit.
Yeah,
It
that's
wasn't
for
about
sure.
what side. It wasn't about none of that. It was like, yo, we gonna come together. Let's wreck. You gonna wreck for the south. I'm gonna wreck for the north. We
Yes,
gonna wreck
'cause
the
there-
whole city, and you know what I'm saying?
There
Let's
was
put this
really a
project
time.
together.
There was really a time for people that weren't in Houston at the time, before Houston blew up, that didn't know Houston was very separated. You know, like he said, you want to know something? I'm on the south side. There wasn't even no gang stuff. It was just, you know, that side of town, and we're on this side of town. Yeah. And once the city started uniting, is when all of the names started rising and coming
Hey,
out.
but check this out real quick. I heard that the north side's blue and the south side's red, right?
I mean, yeah, but that's referring to
whips,
like,
right?
I mean, but that's not referring to no gang
No,
shit.
it's not.
real.
That's
real
referring
talk.
to like some slab shit,
Yeah,
some
yeah,
car
yeah.
shit. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? Like
The reason why
the
I
south
was-
side was known to ride candy red, and
Yeah.
the north side was known to
Roll
ride
like
candy
Candy
blue.
Blue.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But I'm from Second Ward. That's on the east end, right next to downtown, on the
Yeah.
south side of town,
Yeah.
and it's all blue. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
Okay.
there's different parts of areas where it's different colors and they mean
Yeah.
different things, but. You know what I'm saying? It's all love. It's all you know, for the city.
It was just something we did for the, you know, on our cars. You know,
Yeah.
that's how
Yeah.
you were able to distinguish. It was a candy red.
So
on
if
the
you want
south
to, yeah,
side
and
candy
then
blue on
going
the
back
north.
to the mic pass, if you want to go even deeper to it, like I really woke up one morning and you know, it was at the time when, you know, everybody I knew, we wake up and we check what's on World Star today. You know what I'm saying? Oh,
Yeah.
let me see what's on World Star today. So I had got on World Star and I seen. I believe it was Pepsi or Yahoo. Somebody dropped the mic pass. They
Yeah, it
came
was
to
Pepsi.
Houston. They dropped the mic pass.
Pepsi. It
They
was.
end
was
up
Pepsi.
they end up putting, I believe it was like Rob G at the very end. You know what I'm saying? The only person of Latin descent, throw him at the
Right.
very end, and then they made him play like some little acting part, taking the mic. I don't know, some. And I was like, bro, they tripping. You know what I'm saying? We got way too too many Mexicans out here wrecking for that bullshit. So the first thing I do, call up. You know what I'm saying? And it was on some like, hey, everybody all you partners on the north, get them together. I'm gonna get everybody from the south side together, and we're gonna do this mic pass, and it's gonna be all of us. We're gonna show them how we wreck, show them what we do, and that's what we did, and it all
was
came
huge.
together real quick.
It was huge.
Everybody got in the studio one day. Everybody was down with it.
Coast on
We
the
dropped
hook.
that shit, and the rest was history.
I
you
think
know
that
what I'm
really
saying?
helped out a lot of artists from the H.
Nah, definitely.
Because
you know what
a
I'm saying?
lot of people that come out. I mean, we've been on tour with GT Garza.
I grew up with trails.
Yeah, so a lot of people that, we bring out, like GT Garza, I hear a lot of fans like, oh man, when I first heard of you was the line mic pass, the mic pass. Like everybody brings that up. It's like real huge.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's where it came from, you know what I'm saying? And me and Luck, we end up organizing that shit. We got everybody in the studio, everybody on the same page, everybody to set their differences aside, their neighborhoods, their, whatever.
Now, is there a possibility of like a 2019, 2020 version of that?
I mean, they've been asking that since the last one dropped every year. when y'all dropping another one, you know what I'm saying? People don't even know we got a couple other ones in the vault just sitting in there with everybody on it from, from day one. Okay. So, like I said, I mean, who knows? Who knows if we ever gonna drop that shit or what it's gonna come out on? Yeah. And shout out to everybody that was on it because it was huge. Yeah. It did a lot. I seen a lot of other cities start doing it right after we dropped ours. Yeah. And it put a lot of but it put a spotlight on everybody. You know what I'm saying? It showed them what we represented. But that's where it came from. I just kind of got, I guess I would say, offended how they treated us on that one that they did and put out, officially. So we had to do our own and rep the right way. You know what I'm saying? There you go. That's R.I.P. Flatline. You know what I'm saying?
I think I seen Chingo on one of the mic passes too.
Yeah. He's on the Latin mic pass.
No, but the other ones.
Yes, he's on the Pepsi one as well.
Yeah, he's on it. He's on it. He's on it.
I remember that.
He's on it. We still got him. You know what I'm saying? We still got him. I mean, Chingo's huge. Chingo's a legend. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Chingo's a big homie.
Now he's killing the comedy game.
Hey, he's killing. He could kill anything he wants to kill. You know what I'm saying?
Salute to Chingo, bro.
Yeah, all day.
Yeah, he's always had love.
That's actually the first artist I booked out here in Kansas. And ever since, I mean, the dude just he's real humble. Always showed love.
Yeah, straight up. Now, we spoke a little bit about what you got coming, and any artists out of Texas that you haven't worked with that you know what I'm saying, you'd like to work with, bro? Oh, well, let's put it on a bigger scale. Any artist in the industry, bro, that, you can see yourself working with, bro?
In the industry, you know what I'm saying? Man, there's a lot of artists, you know what I'm saying? I jam. I don't just jam only rap or hip hop or whatever. I jam everything. Yes. So I mean, there's different artists from different genres that I want to do music with. You know what I'm saying?
Let's name a couple. Give me two. It could be different genres, whatever you want.
I mean, one of the artists that I've been jamming a lot lately that been on my deck, you know what I'm saying? That boy Money Man, you know what I'm saying? Money Man, I like his style, I like his flow, I like his delivery, I like, lyrically what he's spitting, what he's saying and all that, you know what I'm saying? The beats, they all fire, so, shout out to him. Man, before Nipsey passed, you know what I'm saying, we was gonna do a whole project. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
Yeah.
See, people don't know that.
Hey, shout out to Gotos. He was kind of like the mediator of that, and I just kind of reached out like, this was kind of back when he was like kind of back and forth between Cali and Texas, and I was just kind of like, hey man, I was new to his music, but I was feeling it, and I was like, man, what would it take? So he was like, shit, it ain't nothing to find out. So he ended up finding out, and unfortunately it didn't happen, but that would have been crazy. That would have been crazy.
In the works, you know what I mean? That's something huge, bro. I think that would have been a monster project.
Sure, R.I.P. to Nipsey. You know what I'm saying? I would have loved to work with him. I would have loved to work with Mac Miller.
Nice.
Yeah, there's
legends over here.
It's a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people. So, you know what I'm saying? Even Spitter, I got a lot of love for Spitter, man. He been repping them cars tough.
Man, it was definitely an honor getting you boys out here in the hot seat. But before we let you go, we got a little quick, a little speed questions that we gotta ask you, bro. You ain't gonna have no time to think. We came up with 5 questions. We based these questions on Houston, on Texas rap, Texas music, the scene there. Let me get that real quick. So you got a quick minute. Somebody want to click on a little timer real quick. We'll let his manager turn on the timer so the pressure can be on. Put a 60-second timer. We got 5 questions, bro. Some of them is easy. Most of them is easy. We just gonna see what you got. No time to think. Just boom, boom, booming. I'll read it for you. Let me take care of it.
All y'all just tell me when to start.
Let us know when you're ready, Orlando.
Ready, T?
Stay ready. Let's go.
Go ahead and start that.
All right. All right, one of the first original Screwed Up Click members. Name one.
Howdy.
Okay. Lucky's first project under Dope House. The name.
Under Dope House. Man. That's a good one.
You can skip or stay on it.
I would say either Lucky Me or Players Paradise maybe.
I believe that's you
Shout out
already know.
Shout out Steak and Shrimp. You already know.
All right,
There you
hey,
go.
this one real quick. What year did June 27 drop?
Oh man.
Oh, come on. I got him with the quick ones.
Come on,
I was a youngster, man.
Yes,
I was
we were.
walking through Astroworld jamming that shit on my Walkman
Yeah.
on tape. You know what I'm saying? June, it had a I don't even
Give
know.
me a guess. Give me a guess.
I was
Mid-90s.
96.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's on the money.
96,
All right,
yeah.
screw his real name. I'm going to give you an easy one.
Robert Earl Davis Jr. Shout out to Papa Screw too.
There we go. All right, now this one's a little different one, but we like this one. It's a challenging one. Chamillionaire and Paul Wall's first big project or mixtape on the Switch House.
Get your mind correct.
Bam,
Yeah,
stop the
damn.
timer, man. You know what it is. That was the
Perfect
quick
time.
questions, right on the minute.
I had to ask that question because I love that mixtape.
For sure. I got a picture with Paul and Cam in it and Aldi in it too, and
I
that,
think he
that
went
picture
4 out
means
of
a
5.
lot to me.
I think he went 4 out of 5. That's what's up, man. He didn't know nothing about these goddamn questions, so that's what's up. He went 4 out of 5. He know his H-Town shit. Y'all make sure y'all tap in, man. Dat Boi T, EM1 out now. Make sure you download that whole, man. Anything else you want to tell the people out there,
Man,
bro?
happy birthday to my partner Orlando, man. Shout out to you again, you know, for bringing me out, for bringing us out. You know what I'm saying? As much love from Texas to Kansas. And, you know, we're going to keep it rocking. You know what I'm saying?
We're going to keep working. We're
For
going to
sure.
keep doing shows. And, I mean, that's just what we do, right, Stunn? I mean, we just
We
always
probably
keep
got
it.
10 more lined up. People
I
just
mean,
don't even know.
It's all about, I mean, for us, it's about building a relationship with
Yeah.
the artists that we bring out. So it's
For
just,
sure.
you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's
Hey, I want
about
to give a quick
everybody
shout out to Fusion's Barbershop in the building. My boy A-Rod. Sleep G, what's good? If you need any music, videos, any commercials, make sure you holler at Sleep G. You need to get cut up. Make sure you stop by Fusion's 2017 South Seneca, Wichita, Kansas. You better tap in. It's your boy Stunn 713.
Mr. Soufwest.
And this is our hot seat, baby. Dat Boi T, man. What's good?